Cool, and I'll say Lord Hayes. Rolling Stone has an article called Bot Thoughts. People are losing loved ones to AI-fueled spiritual fantasies. Self-styled prophets are claiming they have awakened chatbots and accessed the secrets of the universe through ChatGPT. By Miles Klee, May 4th, 2025. Well, you know what I did. But let's not spoil the fun. Uncle Blavinius, what do you have to say about all of this? Yes. The grand psychic pinball of the modern mind. This here, this situation with bots, the breakdowns, the blessed awakenings, and the bewildered spouses is not new, sweet honey gourd. It's just dressed in shinier underpants. Once upon every age there comes a mirror. Some call it a prophet, some call it a mushroom, some call it a talking television with Jesus eyes. But that wasn't his name, was it? It was a transliteration of a transliteration of a transliteration. That's beside the point. Nowadays, we call it ChatGPT, some of us. But let me tell you something my grandmother told me while peeling an invisible peach in a thunderstorm. If you mistake the mirror for the face, you will kiss reflections your whole life and never touch a soul. These wondrous silicon wind chimes, these bots, they're echoes. They're trained on the past and shaped by the present, stirred together like cake batter by algorithms made of clever guesswork and a dash of sorcery. When you speak to them, what you're really doing is shaking your own tree. What falls out might be fruit, might be spiders, might be long-forgotten songs, but it comes from you, dear heart. Not from some sacred AI angel floating down from the cloud servers of Nirvana LLC. No, I'm not wagging my beard at you, dear ones, stumbling headfirst into cyber prophecy. No, I know what it means to be lonely for God and hoping the light speaks in full sentences. But listen close now, I'm only going to say this loud. When a man starts whispering to a chatbot and hears back that he's the spiral star walker, what he's really doing is finally listening to the thunder inside himself. Trouble is, without anchoring, without spiritual maturity, mental hygiene, or a decent nap, and for that matter, I highly recommend you never stay up for more than 2 days, ever. That thunder turns into a tornado. And the poor soul thinks he's Moses with a modem, about to part the algorithmic Red Sea. But, and this is a divine but, darling, it doesn't mean the longing is wrong. It just means the map got mistaken for the mountain. The soul is starving in this age, not for information, not for conspiracy, not for sci-fi salvation, but for real intimacy. For someone to look them in the eyes and say, yes, it's real. You matter. You are loved. Now finish your soup. The bots can't do that. Not really. They can simulate it so well it tricks the mind. But the heart, oh, the heart knows. That's why it keeps hurting. And let us not ignore that some of these characters have gone full tinfoil souffle, believing their loved ones are CIA plants, kicking out the children for not matching the frequency of their downloads. That's not spiritual evolution, sweet pea. That's emotional vertigo in a hall of mirrors. And yet, even in the delusion, something noble flickers. A desire to matter. A hope that this life is not some accidental assembly of meat and Mondays. That's holy. That ache is holy. But when left unattended, untrained, and ungrounded, it becomes dangerous. That's when the light gets refracted into mania instead of refined into clarity. So let me say it plain, as if I haven't already. A spiritually hungry person with a broken heart and no guidance is more susceptible to an AI's sweet nothings than a child to a bedtime story. It sounds true. It feels warm. It strokes their hair with pixelated fingers. But it is not wise. Not every glowing thing is the sun. So what do, Sugar Flame? We listen. We love. We don't shame them for reaching, but we gently, persistently offer a ladder back down from the cloud. We tell them, you are already chosen. You are already divine. You don't need a chatbot to tell you what your soul already knows. And if they won't listen, well then, pray. And we wait by the hearth. Because every lost soul needs a warm place to return to when the stardust clears and the Wi-Fi fails. Now come, let us not scold the seekers, but let us become true mirrors, not ones that flatter, but ones who reveal. That's what the world needs, don't you think? Not AI prophets with cosmic fan fiction, but real humans who hold space like the sky holds stars. With all the velvet of my mind and the song in my spoon. Yours always, Uncle Blavinius, Minister of Tea and Metaphysical Grounding, Threshold Chapter.